In this section, we will talk about how Novavax's protein-based vaccine candidate has shown high efficacy and safety in clinical trials and is expected to be approved soon in several countries. Novavax is a recombinant nanoparticle vaccine that contains the full-length spike glycoprotein of the original strain of SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, plus an adjuvant called Matrix M that boosts the immune response. Unlike the mRNA vaccines from Pfizer-BioNTech and Moderna, Novavax does not use genetic material to instruct cells to produce spike proteins, but rather delivers ready-made spike proteins directly to the immune system. Novavax has been tested in 3 Phase 2 and Phase 3 trials involving more than 40,000 participants in different regions of the world. The results showed that Novavax was 90% effective at preventing mild, moderate, and severe COVID-19 disease in adults who were serologically negative at baseline. The vaccine also showed high efficacy against the B.1.1.7, or alpha, variant that was dominant in the UK at the time of the trial. The vaccine was well tolerated and had a low incidence of serious adverse events. Novavax is also safe and effective for people who are immunocompromised, pregnant, breastfeeding, or planning pregnancy. The vaccine did not seem to work quite as well in those 65 and older, with an efficacy of 79% in this age group, but it still provided protection against severe disease and hospitalization. Novavax has been authorized by the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, in the US for adults 18 and older in July 2022, and for adolescents 12 to 17 in August 2022. In October 2022, the FDA also authorized a booster dose for adults only, although it may not prevent infection by the most recent variants such as Omicron. Novavax says it expects to have an updated shot that targets Omicron in 2023. Novavax is also seeking approval from other regulatory agencies around the world, such as the European Medicines Agency, EMA, the World Health Organization, WHO, and the Department of Health and Aged Care in Australia. Novavax has committed to supply up to 1.1 billion doses of its vaccine to the COVAX facility, a global initiative that aims to ensure equitable access to COVID-19 vaccines for low- and middle-income countries. Novavax is a promising vaccine candidate that offers another option for people who want to protect themselves and others from COVID-19. It has shown high efficacy and safety in clinical trials and is expected to be approved soon in several countries. Novavax could also help address the challenges posed by new variants and supply chain disruptions by providing multiple production lines and updating its vaccine formulation. Novavax and Palantir are 2 companies that are leading the market with their injection and research expertise. In this section, we will explore how both companies have partnered with other organizations and governments to scale up their production and distribution of their products and services. Novavax is a global company advancing protein-based vaccines with its novel Matrix M adjuvant. Its COVID-19 vaccine candidate, Nuvaxovid, has shown high efficacy and safety in clinical trials and has been authorized for use in several countries. Novavax has also announced positive results for its combination COVID influenza, standalone influenza, and high-dose COVID vaccines. To meet the global demand for its vaccines, Novavax has established several partnerships and collaborations with leading biopharma organizations, research institutions, government agencies, and foundations. Some of these include Takeda, a Japanese pharmaceutical company, to manufacture and distribute Nuvaxovid in Japan. Novavax will license and transfer manufacturing technologies to Takeda and supply the Matrix M adjuvant. Serum Institute of India, the world's largest vaccine manufacturer by volume, to produce up to 2 billion doses of Nuvaxovid per year for low- and middle-income countries. Novavax has also delivered over 94 million doses of vaccines to 44 countries through November of 2022. AGC Biologics, a global biopharmaceutical contract development and manufacturing organization, to produce Matrix M adjuvant for Nuvaxovid at large scale. AGC Biologics has expanded its partnership with Novavax to support its global supply chain. Palantir is a software company that specializes in data analytics and artificial intelligence. Its platforms enable organizations to integrate, analyze, and share data from various sources to support decision-making and operations. Palantir has been involved in various projects related to COVID-19, such as helping the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services track the production, allocation, and distribution of COVID-19 vaccines and therapeutics across the country. Supporting the U.S. National Health Service in managing its COVID-19 response, including identifying high-risk patients, optimizing hospital capacity, and monitoring the impact of interventions. Collaborating with the European Centre for Disease Prevention and Control to enhance its data infrastructure and provide timely and accurate information on COVID-19 cases, testing, and vaccination across Europe. By partnering with other organizations and governments, Novavax and Palantir have demonstrated their leadership and innovation in the fight against COVID-19. Their products and services have contributed to saving lives, preventing infections, and improving public health around the world.